Welcome to today's webinar on UK Expansion Worker Visa Program. Thank you for taking time to join us today. I'm Arjun, Business Immigration Advisor at Fast Global Migration. Joining this presentation is Ms. Anam, who is also a Business Immigration Advisor. Before we begin, one important announcement to all our participants. To make sure we are helping you as the best as we can, we have a chat box to collect all your questions. So please feel free to drop your questions on the topic as we discuss. Our moderators will ensure that all your questions has been answered, or else you also can contact us on the given below number. Let me begin with an introduction about our company. Fast Global Migration is a leading immigration consultant with a global presence in the Middle East, Europe, Canada, and Australia, with over a decade of expertise in the industry. Over 5,000 plus success stories with footprints in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Kochi, Bangalore, Doha, Canada, and Australia. The founder of Fast Global Migration is Ms. Sunira Shamir, who hails from India. Her experience is mostly into the immigration industry. It's our privilege to conduct this exclusive session to interact with our community. UK Expansion Worker Visa allows you to come to UK to set up a branch of an overseas business that has not started trading in UK yet. So if you are interested in expanding your business or setting a new branch in UK, you have found an ideal place. Our webinar is an exclusive session on the UK Expansion Worker Visa. So Anam, before touching on any important segments, we would appreciate if you could brief us on the history of UK Expansion Worker Visa Program.
Thank you, Arjun, for the introduction. Hi, everyone. It's Anam Tahir with you. I'm working as a Senior Business Immigration Advisor at Fast Global Migration. So it's a great pleasure and privilege to be the part of this exclusive session today, and we will be discussing about UK Expansion Worker Visa. We will try our best to cover the maximum points and the basic requirements of the program. And I will start with a quick history of the program. So the UK Home Office, they had done some significant changes to the UK immigration rules for entrepreneurs and professionals seeking opportunity to start their business and careers in the UK. So one of the very popular business immigration route in the UK that was representative of an overseas business visa, also called UK sole representative visa, which was unfortunately closed. And instead, the UK Home Office, they launched a few new visas. They amended some existing ones and introduced a special category called Global Business Mobility, which has further 5 visas under it that cater to business owners in the UK, overseas firms, and skilled professionals. So this visa came into effect from 11th April 2022, and UK Expansion Worker Visa is one of that global business route. The worker must be either a senior manager or a specialist employee in that overseas company, and applicant must be signed to the UK to undertake work that is related to expanding the overseas business inside the UK. So Arjun, I guess it's important to discuss the main difference between sole rep visa and UK expansion, so that our participant will have a better understanding that what this new program offers.
Yes, absolutely. Before moving on any important segments, we need to discuss what are the major differences between the sole representative visa and the expansion worker visa. The sole representative visa requires that the representative must own less than 50% shares of the overseas company, whereas in case of expansion worker visa, this is not applicable. The sole rep route did not require any kind of sponsorship, and anyone who is applying through the skilled expansion worker visa is required to have a valid certificate of sponsorship from their employer.
All right, and however, we should also discuss about the basic requirements, like how a person can qualify for this visa option, or what are the basic requirements to apply for UK expansion worker route.
Yes, there are certain requirements an applicant should meet to be qualified for this program. So the first main requirement is that the applicant must be over the age of 18. So the second requirement when it comes is that the applicant must be associated with the overseas company for a minimum period of 12 months. So for example, if the applicant is not associated for the last 12 months with the overseas company, he should be earning a salary of £73,900 per year with your current employer. So the other main requirement is that he need to have enough money to support himself without relying on the public funds. The major requirement when it comes to this program is that you need to have a valid certificate of sponsorship which is issued by your UK sponsor for the job you are planning to do.
Well, that's pretty much clear, Arjun. And also one of the very common questions normally we receive from our clients that what are the steps involved in the procedure, because it's a very crucial thing to go through the steps. So I would like to ask what are the basic steps involved in this procedure.
Yes, so basically there are three main steps which are involved in the process. The first step in the process is that the company must be registered with the Home Office in UK. So we need to show that the presence of the overseas company in UK by registering the company inside the country. It's also important to obtain the sponsorship license for the UK company. So under expansion route, there is a specific license to be obtained by the UK employer. So once the UK employer has this sponsorship license, they can sponsor the employees from their overseas company.
Well, I believe you covered the crucial steps involved the program, and now I would like to touch up on some of the benefits provided by this program, because this program is very famous in market nowadays. So what I will just touch up the benefits and privileges that a person can obtain from UK Expansion Worker Visa. So first of all, there is no IELTS required for this program. Just like other program, there are some basic English language requirement you have to clear. So if you're looking for UK Expansion Worker Visa, you do not have to go for IELTS. That's totally exempted under this visa category. And moreover, the procedure itself is very faster and smooth. So you don't have to go for a very hectic documentation. No endorsement bodies are involved in the procedure. So you can just simply go with a smooth process, and itself it's very cumbersome to get approval under this visa category. Moreover, you can also sponsor your family. You can bring your family along with you, and they can have the kids going to have the free education and medical benefits as well. And so on top of that, Arjun, there is very good advantage of this program for business owners, that there is no investment required for this category. For other programs, there is at least some minimum requirement from the government end, but under this category, there is no investment required. So that's the best advantage of UK Expansion Worker Visa.
Well, Anam, I have to admit that the expansion worker route has become more flexible for the business owners. I would like to emphasize on the validity of the expansion worker visa. The maximum time an individual can stay on this UK expansion worker visa is 2 years. So during this time frame, the applicant need to switch to any other valid visa categories, any other programs like skilled worker visa or a scale-up visa. Also adding on, I would like to point out regarding the fund required for the overseas business. So this is one of the most commonly asked questions from the applicants. So as per the UK government, there is no such minimum investment required to be shown. However, we would recommend to show a minimum of 50 to 60,000 pounds in the parent company account to ideally support the business. So moving forward, I think we should also discuss how Fast Global can help ease the process.
Well, interestingly, at Fast Global Migration, with the help of our operations team, our business development officers, our legal advisors, we follow a 4-step process to provide a feasible and transparent processing for our clients. Our process involves strong legal due diligence and an effective evaluation, which helps our clients with a well-crafted business plan, company setup, and obtaining the approvals in due time. So that's how we are, we try our best to assist our clients in the process. And now, Arjun, I believe we have covered the most of segments, crucial points. And now we have almost reached the end of this session. I would like to touch on some of the questions because I can see that they're our participants, they have asked some of the questions. So one by one, I will touch upon the questions that we have received from our attendees, and we will be answering according to that. So shall we start?
Yes. So one of the questions which I have received from one of the participants is that how old should my company be to be qualified for this program? So here the parent company must be at least 3 years old and it should be active. The applicant must be a business owner or on a senior position to manage the business operations inside the UK. So in case if your business, if your company is not 3 years old, even if your company is minimum of 1 year old and is trading internationally, you will be meeting the eligibility requirement.
Okay, and there is another question from Mr. Shahid that is there any minimum stay under this route? No. There is no stay requirement under expansion worker route. If you see other programs, there is a mandatory stay required for at least 6 months or 183 days to inside UK. But under this route, you don't have to stay. You can just run your activities while staying outside the UK as well. So no stay requirement at all. Arjun, there is another question. This is a very good question, a very common question normally we get from the clients that when can we switch to skilled worker visa? So what's your thought about that?
Yes, we can see the applicant can switch to a skilled worker visa anytime once the UK company starts its operation. And once the UK company starts its operation, they need to apply for a skilled worker sponsorship license. So anytime once the skilled worker license is approved, they can apply, they can switch to the skilled worker visa.
I'll go with the other question that can I sponsor foreign employees to my UK company?
Yes, absolutely. You can sponsor up to 4 employees from outside the UK, provided that your parent company should be at least 3 years old. So even for sponsoring your employees from your company, first thing is that the applicant need to go to UK and start the operations of the business, and then he need to apply for a skilled worker license. So once the skilled worker license, sponsorship license is approved for the UK company, then he can take the skilled workers and sponsor the employees to this company.
Well, perfect. I guess we have covered most important questions. Anyway, if we have missed any question, we have given our contact details below. So any of you, if you need further assistance or you have any doubts, you can definitely contact us back. And now I guess we have reached the end of the session. So I would like to thank you everyone for attending our sessions on UK Expansion Worker Program. We are very happy that you took time to join us during your busy schedule. And one more thing that we wanted to let you know that our webinar recording is available on all our social media pages. So you can just go through and you can check, and you can also share with your friends who are looking to apply for this route. Before winding up the session, there is one message that I want to give to all business owners and entrepreneurs, that this is a huge opportunity for them to set themselves. If you're looking to expand in the UK and if you think that your particular industry has the grounds and opportunity, so you should make the most out of it. And because as it will help to multiply the revenue, it will help your company to grow faster. You can take your product and services to a new geographies. And moreover, it's less cumbersome, no hectic procedure, it's very fast and smooth. And it certainly helps your brand presence to be in the new market. And I urge to all businessmen to consider this particular category. And if you need any help, any assistance regarding the application, regarding the business plan, regarding the setup, family application, so we Fast Global Migration, we are always here to help you with the best we can. So we also planning to conduct a few more webinars on such interesting topics. So stay tuned with us. And once again, thank you everyone. We are so grateful for your support, for your time that you during your busy schedule you managed time to be with us. So thank you so much. So it's a great pleasure to be the part of this exclusive session. Have a good day.